All right, guys, back at it. So I literally landed from Europe yesterday. I had an awesome vacation, so you guys are going to see that. But this is a very, very important week for us. So we have today Walmart, today Sam's Club, tomorrow Target, and then Wednesday we're going to New York for an event. So these meetings over the next 3 days will literally probably account for about $200 to $250 million in revenue for 2026. So I absolutely have to nail these meetings. We've done all the work before them. We've pretty much solidified everything, but this is just to kind of go in, go over the game plan one more time, make it happen, make it make sense. And then going to New York, I have a couple podcasts to film on Wednesday, and then I have an event that I was nominated for the Entrepreneur of the Year Wednesday night, going home on Thursday, and then leaving again Saturday for Germany for our board meeting in Hamburg with CVC. So this is the true life of what I do, a true life of what a CEO does, not the Instagram ones that sell courses, but the real ones who actually work. So I'm excited to take you guys along. I'm going to try to give you guys as much of the meetings as I can. Some of the meetings I'm not allowed to film, but I'll B-roll over them and explain what we're talking about without the obviously stuff I'm not supposed to talk about in them. So I'm excited. It's going to be a lot. This video is probably going to be longer than the usual, but I think you guys are going to enjoy it. All right, I think you just hit me up for 3 days. All right, one of my favorite buyers, honestly, is Brittany from Walmart. She's their beverage buyer, energy buyer, and we let her try the new cola flavor, which she absolutely loved. Our soda flavors absolutely crush in Walmart, like really, really outperform most of the category. So we're looking forward to adding these flavors in. We're planning on launching a couple new multi-packs and some new single SKUs in cooler and on shelf with a nationwide launch. So this is going to be a huge, huge load in for Bum Energy for the end of the year. Really looking forward to it. Obviously, still finalizing the multi-packs as well as the SKUs on shelf, but couldn't have been a better meeting. All right, so we just finished our first meeting with the energy drink buyer, and now we are going to UHB, which is my buddy Matt's campus. It's a military training. They do a lot of work with Walmart and Sam's, so they take people coming out of the military, kind of teach them how to be personal trainers, get into health and fitness. So he's picking us up right now in a helicopter, so let's go. right, so this is such an important meeting for us. This was our final Sam's review meeting for all of our SKUs that are in Sam's currently, as well as some new innovation we're bringing in for next year. And the biggest takeaway from this meeting was we absolutely nailed the new protein RTD ideation for Sam's. This is a full, no artificial color, no artificial flavoring, top quality RTD that's going to be going in there, and hopefully more than one flavor. So again, Sam's is a huge partner for us, and these meetings are super important. So this worked out really well. All right, so we just finished our meetings in Bentonville. We had two major meetings here again. One was with Brittany, who's the energy drink buyer, and I'm pretty sure I can let you guys hear all of that, except maybe some bleep outs of people that we're bringing on, and same thing for Sam's Club. Some of the innovation we brought that he sampled, we have to blur out because we don't want nobody copying us, obviously. So now we're literally leaving Bentonville, going straight to Minneapolis, and we are going to Target. So laying tonight, try to get a workout in tonight. Hopefully I'll do a little run or something outside. I'm going to try to run outside. And then tomorrow morning, wake up, prepare, Target meeting tomorrow. And this is our first Target meeting. So this is our first time meeting this buyer. I've had a lot of communication with him. He knows who we are. He's excited about the brand. So it should be a pretty easy meeting. But again, you got to be super prepared. So I'll do that tonight, and that's pretty much it. So I've never been to Minneapolis before, so we got a little restaurant going on later, a little steakhouse. I'm not sure of the name of it. By the time you guys see this video, I'll already eat there, and I'll tell you if it was shit or not, but that's it for today. It's 8:30 in the morning. We are in Minneapolis. Today is Target. So we have our first Target meeting with the Target buyer at, I believe it's like 3 o'clock this afternoon. And I'm literally reviewing the deck right now for it. I learned a lot about the Target buyer. Obviously I have a ton of friends who are already in Target. So it's nice to know like what he looks for and how we can make the best deck. But I'm pretty sure it's a done deal. He's very interested in Raw, very excited about Raw. We perform a lot better than most of the brands on shelf in Target right now. So I think it should be a pretty easy meeting, but again, I just want to be fully prepared for it. So every day, pretty much when I wake up, it doesn't matter if I'm traveling or not, I usually try to start with like a full liter at least of water with like electrolytes in it. And then I do a cappuccino. I do a cappuccino with oat milk, and I add a full one of these to it. The chocolate is my favorite. The Replenish full, it's like a gram of salt in here. And usually I don't eat until after I run. I'm still kind of fucked up from Europe. I think I got back from Europe like 48 hours ago, so like I didn't sleep that well. So I'm not like feeling 100% this morning, but this is like my go-to every morning. So I'll have water, I'll have my coffee, I'll answer some emails for a little bit, just get pre-caught up or get some stuff done that I need to get done for the day. I've been adding, reviewing some YouTube comments in there, and like one of them that I got a lot, which I really don't understand. I guess people don't understand this, but the question was, why are you guys going to Walmart and Sam's Club? Aren't you guys already there? And then the other question is, why are you guys going to Target if you're already in Walmart and Sam's Club? And why are you going into Costco if you're already in Walmart and Sam's Club? Like why would you want to go into those places? And I think it's a two-part answer, right? Number one, and I'm only doing this because I got a lot of questions on this. Number one is, when you get in the door at Walmart and Sam's Club, that's not the end of it. Like there's a lot of work to be done once you're in the door. So for example, selling in is not the same thing as selling out. So once you're in, you're on shelf, that's great, but you have to consistently work on a plan to sell out on shelf, which obviously is what keeps you on shelf. If you're selling a lot of product, they're happy, they keep you on shelf. If you're not, you don't. And we've done an exceptional job of selling out, which is why Raw in Sam's Club and in Walmart is one of the largest, if not the largest SKU count per brand. So I believe in Walmart we have 8 SKUs on shelf, which is super, super rare. And then in Sam's Club we have 4 SKUs on shelf, which there's no other brand that has that. So they've leaned in heavily to us because we lean in heavily to them. So that's number one. Number two is we're always trying to add new products. So in the meeting yesterday, you guys will see we're adding some innovation in, and I'm gonna make Khaled bleep out or blur out like what he was trying, because it's very innovative for our space and I don't want anyone to take the idea before we launch it. But it's gonna change Raw. Like truly, it's gonna change us into a very different type of on-shelf brand that is gonna do extremely well. And then the last question that I keep getting, which I've already said, is why are you guys going into Target or Costco if you're already in Sam's and Walmart? And the answer to that question is I will be the first one to tell you that a Target shopper is not a Walmart shopper and a Costco shopper is not a Sam's shopper. So even though they're both clubs, not many people have a membership for both. They usually stick with one or the other. So we have to be in both. And they both do large business. That's where most revenue comes from. Like I said yesterday, the meetings that we're having over the next 3 days accounts for almost $200 million a year in revenue. If I added Costco to that list, it would probably bring another $50 to $60 million a year. So these aren't like small numbers, these are real numbers, and there's just strategy in how you do it. So we got a chief commercial officer brought on from our parent company, and his whole job is to build out our line architecture so we're not cannibalizing business in each place. So for example, the SKUs in Walmart, the SKUs in Target, the SKUs in Sam's, the SKUs in Costco are different enough to where you're driving traffic to each retailer without cannibalizing another. So this is all really important stuff. This is stuff that really makes or breaks your brand. And if you don't think about it and you're just throwing shit at a wall to see what sticks, this can ruin your brand. You can cannibalize it within minutes. You can lose all faith from all of your retail partners, and you literally are fucked. So like the amount of effort that we put into these meetings, the amount of effort we put into the strategy behind these meetings is so critical to the success of a brand. And I think that a lot of founders get so excited about, oh, Walmart, or oh, Target, or whatever it is, that they forget, like that's not it. You have to go in there with a real fucking strategy, and if you fuck it up, you're done. Totally done, and you'll never be able to get anything on shelf. It's so exciting for me to go to these meetings when we have Bum Energy, we have Raw, we have 3D, and because we've done such a good job, it's so easy for us to place new brands in these stores. For example, Vitamin Shop, I think there's no other company that has 5 brands on shelf in Vitamin Shop. We have 5 brands on shelf. We have My Cookie Dealer, we have Vaughn Streets, we have Bum Energy, we have 3D, we have Revive, and we have Raw. Shit, that's 6 brands on shelf. And that's because we do a great job at what we do, and they believe in us. So, food for thought. I know it was a long rant, but it's really good for you guys to understand that stuff, especially if you're an entrepreneur. It's not always about getting on shelf, it's about staying on shelf. And if you're not able to stay on shelf, and if you can't sell through the product on shelf, you're not going to stay on shelf. Great run. Oof, Joey's puking. Good run, baby. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, what's that? 7 miles? 7 miles. 8-minute mile pace. That's a good, solid run. Fuck yeah. Oh,
you good?
Yeah, that was good.
Bro, you held good. I was an 8-minute pace.
Yeah. I just when I go to push myself is when I don't digest food that good.
Yeah, that's why I didn't eat.
Yeah, I shouldn't have ate. I would have not had that problem.
Yeah, I don't eat like that. First like 3 miles I was on a call, which sucked because I can't breathe right when I'm on a call because I have to talk. So I held like at 8:30 the first 3 or 4 miles.
Yeah,
and then from there we hit like a 7 change. So I wish I didn't take that call, but it's all good. I had a little call, got it out of the way. Ready for target, mind's clear, ready to go.
I was just down there 2 weeks ago. Oh, it's nuts.
All right, so this was the meeting that I was definitely the most prepared for, but also it was the most uncertainty. I've been trying to get into Target for over 3 years, so this was definitely something that I was very excited about, but also nervous because this was the first time meeting the buyers, and we absolutely nailed it. So I'm looking forward to the reset. I'm looking forward to seeing what SKUs we get in, but overall couldn't have gone better, and really, really, really excited for 2026. Shake and bake, baby.
Yeah, good stuff.
Is that thing on?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we just finished our meeting with Target. I think it went, I don't know if it could have gone better. I think it went really well. She seemed animated. I don't know if that's how she is with everybody. So is that how she is with everybody?
No.
Sweet. So it went well. And I hope we get to do business. Look, I wanted to be in Target for 3 years. Joel will tell you, I have hounded him. Actually, you can get it from him when he comes back in the room. I probably harassed him so much that he probably blocked my number at some point for at least a week. But it's because I do believe the brand is meant to be there. You know, I think it's our buyer, it's our demographic, and I'm excited to show them what we can do when we launch there next year. So we're excited, we're ready, we have a ton of innovation to give them, and we're going to do it. Off to New York. All right, so this is one of the coolest things about going to new cities and having a location there. So I just did my morning run. We started all the way down at the Equinox Hotel in Hudson Yard. We're all the way up on the Upper West Side right now, and literally in front of one of my locations for Relive. So we opened this location. It's one of our flagships. It's beautiful. You guys can see it. But it's just so cool to be in new cities all the time, to be able to stop at my locations, get IVs, talk to the team, talk to the staff. It's like very unique how this, like, I don't know how you would call it, but like this industry that I decided to spend my time in turned into this, right? Like I have Raw, we're distributed all over the world, Revive all over the world, Relive medical offices all over the country in the most expensive, beautiful cities. Like this location is literally in the heart of Manhattan. And it's just a testament to, like, I don't know, man, like I'm just a fucking kid from like Palm City, Florida, right? Like if I can do it with this, like anyone can do it. So I just want you guys to understand that this is a possibility. This is something that can be done. And I'm so proud of this. I'm so proud of this company. I'm so proud of Raw. I'm so proud of all of these things that we've built. And I just, you know, sometimes like I'm literally on a run this morning and I'm about to run by and I don't know, it just hits me in the heart, you know? So it's food for thought. So if I can do it, anyone can do it. So we're on our way back to Equinox, and to be honest with you, pretty wild. I just won the Founder of the Year award by Athletech News, which is probably like the biggest news outlet for innovation and like health wellness. So this award, I honestly didn't think I was going to win it when I saw who was nominated, because it was like me, the founder of Grunes, the founder of Function Health, and the other founder, another like very large company that's like doing cool shit. So in the beginning I was like, fuck, like this could definitely work, but then when I saw everyone I was like, oh man. And it was really cool because, you know, as you're in it every day and like you're doing the work and you're doing the stuff, you look at other companies and you see the ones that are doing exceptionally well, and those are the companies that I look at today and I'm like, damn, Function Health is really doing something special. Grunes is doing something incredible in the CPG space, and I just sometimes don't relate my companies with those companies because I'm just so in the mix all the time, right? Like Relive, Raw, Bum Energy, like it's my day to day. So to win and to know that, you know, we're doing better, if not, you know, or even being compared, if not doing much better than those companies is really cool. So, and I do want to congratulate all the other people who were nominated, because to be honest with you, like just to be on that screen was what for me was enough. Like I was pumped to just be there. And I know the work it takes to do what we do on a daily basis, especially as founder CEOs. And I'm super grateful. So yeah, just won that. And I literally could do nothing else for the rest of the week and be so happy. But we got a lot more shit to do. So I'm gonna go change right now and get out of the suit because I hate being in suits. And yeah, this might be like the only time you guys see me in a suit. So yeah, enjoy it. So in this video, we're kind of going over the system of what Cadence really is. And I think Ross has done probably the best job I've ever seen of someone creating branding and just like what Cadence is, who it is, what it stands for. But what really makes Cadence unique is that it's a system of hydration. It's like a core, a race, and a recover, or like a morning race, pre-workout, and then post-workout sleep. So you'll see there's 3 different shades of can, 3 different shades of sachet, and there's a reason for that. So I think that's one of the main things that people don't understand, that Cadence is really just building around a system, whereas a lot of other hydration companies don't have anything really in place. They're just being very unoriginal to how they're coming at approaching hydration. All right, here I am jumping on our virtual podcast I did. Really cool founder. This podcast was very traditional in the questions asked, but the owner of this podcast, or the host of this podcast, was an entrepreneur who was doing something really unique with like 3D shoe printing. So I thought it was a pretty cool story, and maybe we'll do something with him in the future. Kenny reached out to me to do his podcast when I was in New York, and so glad I did. Podcast really went over kind of like my childhood, what I've been able to do in my career so far, and what are the things that kind of made me who I am today. I had a really, really good time doing this podcast. It was actually like one of the few that I feel like was very fluent and just organic, and I look forward to doing some more stuff with Tony at his events in the city, and just helping him and hopefully creating a basis for Raw, Bum Energy, and all the brands in New York City.
Dude, that was awesome. Thank you. Yeah, appreciate you. Right on time. Look at that. Dude, really, such a great story. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, guys, so the trip is over. A lot to unpack here. This is traditionally what I do when I travel. So you see my travel. I'm excited to give you guys more of an insight of what I do when I'm not traveling after this. But again, I'm not making or staging these videos. You're just along for the ride. So whatever I'm doing, you guys are seeing. So to wrap up this trip, obviously started in Bentonville, had some awesome meetings in Bentonville for Raw and Bum. Really excited about the innovation we're bringing, tons of opportunity for those two. Went over to, that was Walmart and Sam's, then shot over to Minneapolis, had our meeting with the Target buyer. Again, awesome meeting. Shot up to New York. If you guys don't know, I'm a partner in Cadence, so I had a meeting at our Cadence headquarters, which is in Manhattan. I had a couple podcasts to film while I was here, and I was nominated for Founder of the Year with Athletech, which is a pretty substantial brand, and it's really, really cool because the brands that we were going against were like, I already talked about this a lot, but it was Whoop, it was Function Health, it was brands that I really think are doing incredible things, and to win that award was fucking really cool. And I had no idea. Like, I'm not bullshitting you guys. I really didn't know if I was gonna win or not. I was pretty confident in what we've done over the last year. But then when I saw the people who we were going against, I was like, oh fuck, and we won it. So super grateful for that. And now we're going back to Florida today, and I leave for Germany for board meetings on Saturday. That will be a vlog, so I'm going to vlog that whole trip for you guys. And then when I get back from that trip, it'll be more day-to-day stuff. I'm going to take a trip to Aspen with Sammy for the 4th of July. I have some really, really exciting news for Relive, a partnership with probably one of the most prestigious stem cell physicians in the world that we're going to announce probably around July 11th. So you guys will hear that. Just tons of cool shit happening, super exciting, and I appreciate you guys watching the vlogs. If you guys like them, please let me know. Please comment, please share them with your friends. This is new to me. Again, I'm still getting used to being on camera, but let me know if I'm doing a good job, and I appreciate everyone who watches.